Welcome to Manufacturing Tech Australia with Shane Williams and Paul Mason.
I'm here with Mark from Trotec Laser. Mark, welcome to Manufacturing Tech Australia.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being on the show. So I was just talking to one of the fellas over the other end of the stand, and he said you've got the world's most expensive tattoo machine here, and you wanted me to have a look at it. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about what you got going on.
Exactly. No, more than happy to do that. So what we've got here is what we're calling an InMarker. It's the first time it's been seen in Australia, and it's quite unique in the way that it functions. We can finally take the laser to the product.
Right.
Whereas in most cases we take the product to the laser.
Yep.
The unique thing about this machine is that it actually runs as a Class 2 laser out in the open. So it can run in a factory environment, in a production environment, as a Class 2 laser, 100% safe, using a patented safety cone.
Right.
So the laser can't fire unless it's sealed against the product.
Yeah, okay, awesome. And then I see it's got the proximity sensor on there, so that'll stop it from, I'm guessing, or slow it down?
Yeah, so the area scanner will prevent a person wandering into the vicinity of the robot, and that's just another safety precaution that we take.
Awesome. And what sort of folks are looking for the laser to come to the product rather than the other way around?
So we're finding that when you start talking to larger heavy industry, automotive, defence, the shipbuilding guys, some of the high volume, large product manufacturing, it's becoming more and more of a requirement. And it's all about throughput and efficiency. That's really what they're looking for.
Awesome. And so that sucker's there. So this is your new edition that you're showing us at the show today.
First time it's been seen in this country for the public to look at. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. And then next to it, I see you've got another one moving around here. What's this up to?
Yeah. So traditionally, we're running a laser workstation, a high-speed metal marking workstation, but we've been able to integrate a cobot which will allow us to not only move the product into the laser efficiently, but also mark both sides of the product in one operation, which is a game changer for us, because to mark both sides of a product, you have to be able to rotate it. And to rotate more than one at a time is very, very difficult. So we can run this thing 24 hours a day, marking both sides of a product efficiently.
Okay, and obviously you're simulating that at the moment because we've got the door open.
We're simulating with the door open, absolutely. So what we've got when we're running this machine, we've got a side entry which is also interlocked. So the laser can't fire when the robot is out of the hole. The door's shut, so again we're Class 1 or Class 2, 100% safe.
Yeah, right. So who's your target market for this guy?
This guy here is a large different cross-section of industry. So we're talking to anyone that needs to add traceability, compliance marking, industrial batch coding, barcoding, anything from point of sale, retail, right through to identification and coding.
Right. And so these here are the top end products, we call it that?
Yeah, these are our upper end of our range as far as high-speed metal marking. And we cover the range completely from a small desktop solution right through to a fully integrated industrial application.
Now, I heard earlier there was a use case where you're able to mark railway sleepers, is that right?
We're actually marking directly on the railway track.
Yeah, right.
Which is a concept that is brand new. It's to do with GS1 compliance under what they're calling Project iTrace. We're certified under that code for identification and traceability through the supply chain. So the rail industry is being, I guess, brought into the future. And there it is there. In fact, a piece of rail
all right.
track.
Sorry, I was looking over your show. Let's have a look at that.
So yeah, that's a proof of concept that the rail industry are looking at now for traceability of all of their product through the supply chain.
Awesome. And then you've got some of your other products down the end here. Let's have a look at those, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. So traditionally, Trotec Laser builds a very, very high quality range of what we call flatbed CO2 lasers, which are general lasers for engraving and cutting. So we've got both CO2 and fibre lasers available in this configuration as well. Same quality, same output, but just a different way of delivering the laser to the product. So we're making switch plates on this one now. 90 switch plates in 30 minutes, I think it'll produce, which everything from personalisation, individual products, identification, right through to the industrial stuff as well.
Yeah, right. And you know, as you can imagine, there's probably a dozen different vendors trying to pump laser product here today. What makes Trotec Laser the standout choice?
There's a couple of things that we bring to the market in Australia. One is that we're direct, so we are Trotec. We make them, we sell them.
Yep.
And we also support them. We've got a large infrastructure in Australia of a network of warehouses and branches. Mm-hmm. We're 100% factory owned, factory trained, factory supported.
Yeah.
So we deliver them, we install them, we train the operators, and then we back them up.
So you eat your own dog food?
Basically, that is exactly what we do.
Awesome. All right, mate, it's been awesome having you on the show. Thanks for coming on Manufacturing Tech Australia.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for tuning in to Manufacturing Tech Australia with Shane and Paul, recorded on the traditional lands of the Bunurong and Wurundjeri people. For more information, jump on the manufacturingtech.au website. Remember to hit the follow button to join us again next time as we continue to explore the intersection of manufacturing and technology.